Welcome, Pisces. Something is about to change for you faster than you expect. If you are here, it's because your timeline is preparing to jump, and this reading is part of that shift. This message reaches you at the exact moment your energy is opening. A timeline shift happens when the direction of your life aligns with a higher path. Often suddenly, often after a period of confusion or stagnation. This reading is here to help you understand what's shifting, why it's happening now, and what it means for the path ahead. I'm going to start off by looking at the current timeline, where you are sitting now. We'll then look at the trigger of the shift, the situation, realization, or person that activates the transition. Thirdly, the direction of the new timeline, where you're heading and what it unlocks. Then, what you must release to move fully into it. And finally, the outcome of the shift. Pisces, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Three of Cups and the Two of Swords, and we're looking at the current timeline, what energy surrounds you at the moment, and why it can no longer support your growth. Now, my dear Pisces, this is very interesting because what I am seeing here is that you yourself seem to be blocking your growth in some way. You are stopping this energy of Three of Cups. And for me, Three of Cups here is speaking to us of you connecting with people you enjoy and people you're close to, you getting out and about, meeting friends, socializing, participating in new activities. There's something going on right now that you don't want to do this. You are stopping yourself from enjoying yourself in some way. It could be, my dear Pisces, that money is of a great concern, and you feel that every time you go out, you have to keep up with whomever you're with, and you spend money and it puts pressure on you. It could be, Pisces, that you just don't feel like you're in the frame of mind. But there is something here with Two of Swords that is stopping you and blocking you from actually getting out there and enjoying yourself. Now, this Three of Cups is in your environment, but there is a block here. Now, of course, Pisces, this could be so many different things. You could be feeling unwell. You could be feeling the weight of the world's problems on your shoulders. Whatever it is being identified as something that needs to shift. Let's move on now and see what triggers this shift. So we're looking at the situation, realization, or person that activates this transition. Now, Pisces, once again, this is really interesting because you have two different people coming through over this time, and they are being represented by King of Pentacles and King of Wands. It doesn't matter if they are masculine or feminine, it's the energy of the kings we are speaking about. Now, I think these are two people in your life, and they are very different from one another. But both of these people have one thing in common. You, Pisces, and I do believe there is a lot of very loving, warm feeling towards you. They want what is best for you. Now, this could be, for example, two friends, two siblings, two children. It could be two colleagues at work. These two people are very aware of you holding yourself back in some way. And I do think both of them are going to be coming through independently, having a conversation with you, asking you, Pisces, what's going on? Why aren't you out there being your usual self, being that light, wonderful energy? What's holding you back? What is causing you not to be your usual self? And I do think both of these people, my dear Pisces, are going to offer something that activates this transition. Because they are coming through as king energies, they are not going to let you brush it off. They're going to stand firm and say, come on, Pisces, let's talk it through. Let's find a solution. Let's find a direction. They are going to push you, my dear Pisces, and it might be a little uncomfortable, but ultimately they are coming from a point of view of love and care, and they are pushing you into Three of Cups, where you're going to start feeling like yourself again, and you're going to want to get out and about. Let's move on now and see the direction of the new timeline. So we're looking at where you're heading and what it unlocks. So first and foremost, my dear Pisces, what it unlocks for you is this moon energy, which we saw over here. It unlocks this energy of fear, insecurity, doubt, feeling as though you don't deserve it, feeling as though you're not able to, feeling as though it's better if you just play it small, feeling afraid of what's going on, maybe what's going on in the world and all the stories coming through. This energy clears up for you totally. And you, my dear Pisces, now have a very clear vision of your way forward. And what I love to see with Seven of Swords is not only do you have your way forward, but I see you over this time getting down to business, working out what you can do, how you can do it. What do you want to eliminate in your life? What do you want to bring in? What's the best way to do it? You've got your thinking cap on and you are being very smart, strategic, and analytical as you clear out the murky energy of the moon and make your way forward. Now let us move on and see what you should release in order to move fully into your new timeline. So we are looking at outdated beliefs, attachments, fears, or connections holding you in your old story. And we have strength and we have the King of Swords. Now, Pisces, this is very strong and very clear. What you need to release, my dear Pisces, is the belief that you do not have it in you to make big, bold decisions right now, because we are seeing you coming through as King of Swords. Now, once again, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, it's the energy of King of Swords I am speaking about. And we saw you over here using your mental capacities. So we know that you have everything within you to look at something with a very level head, not to let your emotions overrun you, not to become overwhelmed with fear and doubt and insecurity, but to look at it in the eye with your inner Pisces strength and deal with it effectively. You need to know that you actually don't need anybody. There might be times it's wonderful to reach out to people, to get opinions and insights and brainstorm with people. But you are strong, Pisces. Your inner lion or lioness can rise up at any time and confront anything you're dealing with head on. And with King of Swords energy, you are able to cut through anything that is holding you back and see your way forward very clearly. Now let us move on and see the possible outcome of the shift. And we're looking at what becomes possible once you enter the upgraded timeline. And Pisces, what I see here for you is the wonderful energy of temperance. You are going to get balance, harmony, and ease back into your life. You are going to understand very clearly what works for you and what doesn't. And this balance is going to lead you forward in a very gentle but strong way. I do see that as you upgrade to your new timeline, you leave behind any of these energies that could have been holding you back, keeping you in no man's land. Now that you've dealt with it, looked at it head on, you know that it's not as frightening as it once seemed, and you walk away from those energies into this far easier time where I do believe this Three of Cups is waiting for you. So what I do see, my dear Pisces, is a lot of fun, new people, new experiences, and new opportunities opening up for you. Right, let's move on now and see what spirit animal you should work with over this time. And you have number 10, Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Pisces, the number 10 is your lucky number over this time. Any combination or variation of the numbers 1 and 0, please consider very auspicious. The buffalo is your spirit animal, so wherever the buffalo comes up, this too is a blessed sign. And your message is the abundant universe will provide. Telling you, my dearest Pisces, that there could be times where you feel that you're unable, or you can't, or you're blocked, or you're stuck. Please acknowledge this as just a moment in time. There is always a way forward. The universe will always bring you exactly what you need at the right time. Trust that things are playing out the way they're meant to, and believe in yourself and your strength and courage. Pisces, this shift isn't random. It's aligned, intentional, and meant for you. Trust what's leaving, trust what's arriving, and trust your own timing, because it's about to speed up in a way you can feel. If this resonated, let me know which card spoke to you the most. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm sending you all so much love and many blessings.